So what are the things to do in Bryan-College Station? And if I move to College Station, Southern Pointe, how close can I be to maybe a family event? Santa's Wonderland is by far the closest thing to do, especially as Christmas comes into season. Now, it's not open year round. It's only open as Christmas come in late in November. So today we're going to be looking at one of the local builders who does a great job at not only making sure you get a great experience locally in a Bryan-College Station area, but highlight some of the unique features as a local builder that I think you need to pay attention to. So if you're trying to figure out, hey, I want to find some things to do, but also near neighborhood that I will enjoy and have chances to be able to build memories with my family, then stay tuned to this video and we'll take a look at Southern Pointe and how close it is to Santa's Wonderland, and look at Ranger Home and see how they may be a good fit for you. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're in Southern Pointe, which is a master plan community, and it's right at 1.4 miles away from the Santa's Wonderland. Now, you may be looking to move within the next 9 days, with 90 days, even 9 months, and you want to make sure the community that you're going to select is going to be a good fit for you and your growing family, or you just relocating here and you just want to have a good proximity of everything that College Station has to offer. So Southern Pointe will highlight this, and specifically I'm going to focus on some of the local builders. So one of the things I've noticed when people are moving here to the Bryan-College Station area is they want to not only know what is the things that we can do, but then also how can I make sure of just if I want to pick a builder or a house in a neighborhood that's going to have things like community pools, and how can I get a good feel for local builders who have my best interests in mind. So Ranger Homes have done a good job at doing that. And also, if you say, I want to keep everything in a good, reasonable range, but also I don't want just anything. I want to make sure I get good options when it comes to the customizing of my home, because maybe this is your second home or you're relocating here and you know what you want. Or just maybe you just know you have a certain budget, and not only do you want to stay within that budget range, you want to make sure you can get as many of the customary features you're going to get, but not to exceed your budget. Either way it goes, Ranger Home is going to be a good example. So this home that we're going to be looking at today is going to be the 2600 plan. And one thing I love about them is that all their plans are going to be the square footage. So if you ever say to your boy, hey, I was trying to remember that one plan in Southern Pointe with the builder. Oh man, I know. Just remember, they have all their plans is going to be the name, the square footage, the square footage of their plan is going to be the name of the plan. So this here we're going to be looking at is a 2600 square foot home. It's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. This is going to be 2 levels, and depending on where you're at, this will be in a 460 range. Now you can get something less than that, and obviously more. It just really depends on where you're going to be at. So I would highly recommend this local builder. And as you probably remember, I did do a few videos talking the difference between local and national builders when you're coming to Bryan-College Station. I recommend you to take a look at that video, as it'll give you a little bit of feel of what to expect, the difference between local and national. But other than that, let's take a look at this Ranger Home and see what you think. All right, so as you walk in to this home, I think it has a good feel, welcoming, and you have your Ring camera that they have set up here that have those smart features. So right when we walk in, we're going to go to the right, and if you didn't know, blue tape is one of the things that as you walk through and say, hey, we need to make some improvements, and we get past the inspection phase, we'll do that. So you see the blue tape on there, that's what that's for. But the first room is what I like to say is for family or mother-in-law, or just if you want to give your guests who stays at your house their own area and their own bathroom and a little bit of an extra closet space, this will be a good fit. Or maybe that growing teen or kid, you just want them to have, stay away in their own section you can do so as well. So as we come out of here, we'll go into the hallway. So this side, we'll start in our study room. We have Martha, who is the sales manager over at Ranger Home, who's very helpful as she's helped one of my clients and she'll help more. So if I have any questions, she'll be here for us. And then this here will be your garage, but the thing I love about the model home is that you can come here and get an idea of flooring, cabinets, brick, pretty much any and everything if you're looking to build. And these are just all the different plans, as y'all was telling you, the plan name or the square footage. So this one here is the 2,600 square foot, and also any of the finishes. So if you're that person that say, hey, I want to be able to customize and make sure I'm a part of something that is giving back, as they partner with St. Jude Dream Home, and also see what all do they have in Southern Pointe, even what's coming. So as you can imagine, Southern Pointe has, I think, about 5 more years that they're going to still be building. So they have a lot of several different phases. So if you're not ready now, but in a couple of years and you want to make sure this was a building you look at, I promise you they'll still be around. So as we go in here to the master bedroom, you can get a good feel for just the custom wall or the painted wall. That's something that they do a good job at giving you an option to explore. And you walk into, you have the double sinks. Now I like that they have the soft close on the cabinets, so that's fun, especially if you have little ones or you just don't like to hear that slamming. And you have both your garden tub and your stand-up shower options. So depending on what type of day you have, then you have your individual stall, and then your walk-in closet. Now, obviously you can change each floor, but I love that they gave the option of the hardwood floor in your closet. Good space here. And as we walk back out, we'll go from here, and we're gonna go upstairs. That'll be the last of it, but let's go across. You have your mud room that enters into your laundry room. So you have your washer and dryer connection here. And as you turn this corner, has a nice little closet underneath the stairs as you go up. So you can be able to put some of your personal toiletries and even some of those cleaning utensils that you generally use that you kind of want to keep stored away. Little mirror room, and then let's go into the kitchen and living room as you get a good feel for coming in here. Love the custom backsplash. You can be able to pick that. They do have gas cooktops, so that is one thing you'll notice is pretty cool to have those options. So let's walk outside and get a chance to check out the backyard. Now these are the model homes, so they are a little bit closer, but all this is still going to be about the lot size that you can expect in this neighborhood. A little bit underneath a quarter of an acre. But if you're someone who's come from like, hey, I had a big yard and I don't want to have maintenance or keep up with too much anyways as it is, you can do so. And each side, say for instance, you have a furry friend and you want to train them to go on one side of the house, you can always know that one side is going to have a gate, the other one's going to be locked. So this side is going to be the side where the door is going to be located, where you have to walk in. And then a little bit of relaxation for you, just depending in the morning or off after the day has passed. So as we walk back in, all the cameras light, wood beam, then of course the gas fireplace. And we'll take a peek upstairs. And this here, you'll have 2 more bedrooms and a full bathroom. So if you're that person that say, hey, what about my entertainment room? What about something that we can hang out as a family? Bam, there you go. So I love how they put most of this out. If you are a big fan of Monopoly, know I am. And that's the junior version, junior clue. But this here has good space. Even if you have a game system you wanted to plug in, you can do so. And then here will be the first room upstairs. Has a closet. You can be able to store right here on those built-in shelves in the closet. And then we'll go into the full bathroom. Black countertops, hardwood floor, excuse me, tile floor, and then that same tile is right here into the tub. So I like this because most of the time, if you are looking at some of these builders, they will just try to get you those simple inserts, and Ranger do a good job of good quality. And as you come in here, you'll see this room is designed for kiddos. So probably both of these rooms could be that. You have a closet right here. And once again, I am not the person to put these together, so I'm always grateful for people who can stage houses, because I will turn you to some of the people who do a great job at it. So that is it as we take a look at this 2,600 square foot plan. So we'll wrap up, talk a little about HOA and some of the other things you need to think about when it comes to Southern Pointe. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, so as we wrap up with the 2,600 plan, and specifically in Southern Pointe, Southern Pointe do have internet, and it's all fiber. So it is built in. And one of the things I do like about this being a local builder is they take care of that cost all for you, so you don't have to worry about a setup fee. And so I talked about a little bit about certain local builders and national builders. Some people won't know the difference about that. So this is another thing as a local builder that you give an incentive, and it's a save cost for you because it's only one internet provider here. And as fiber is by Arrive, that is something to take in mind. Your HOA also covers things like the common area, the pool, which you have access to as well, but then also your trash and internet. Now you get basic internet, which is about $30 a month. And let's just say if you wanted to upgrade that, I think the highest package would be 120. Don't quote me on that, but make sure when we talk that I get you a more updated list, just depending on where they're at in the process. And so Southern Pointe has, like I say, several different phases that is still to come. So it doesn't matter if you're looking to move right now or even in a couple years, Southern Pointe is going to be an ever-growing community. And once it will close out and maybe this house may be available for sale. But the key is that Southern Pointe is something that is close to like Santa's Wonderland, and even close to Caprock Crossing and some of the other neighborhoods like Castlegate, nearby HEB, and even golf course communities. So if you're somebody that say, hey, I want to see more of maybe the things to do that's in the nearby neighborhoods, let me know, or just subscribe, because what I know is that this information is relevant for you. And if you're not ready to move now, I want to continue to drop information that's going to be valuable for you. So when you do make the move, you can reach out to me and my team, and we'll be able to assist you, whether you're living or you're also thinking about investing. So thank you for taking out the time for watching this. Make sure to subscribe if you want to book a time with us so that we can be able to answer your specific questions on the things that you're needing when you're coming to the Bryan-College Station area. And I look forward to seeing and talking to you then.